everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So today's video is a chit chat get ready with me for New Year's Eve. Now I haven't filmed a chit chat get ready with me video in ages. Like it's been forever since I filmed a makeup tutorial, I feel. And you know, get ready with me. Today we're getting ready for New Year's, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna be out partying for New Year's. Honestly, I haven't planned anything. Like I always spend my New Year's with my family, and also that's like the only option I have because my mom's like, "Cha, family ke saath nahi spend karegi, doston ke saath spend karegi." So basically that's like the only option I have. Even though we're not partying on New Year's Eve, I thought I should still like film a get ready video for you guys, just in case if you guys are planning some look for your New Year's Eve. You know, you guys can take some inspiration from today's video and maybe plan your look accordingly. So without wasting any more time, let's begin with today's video. So I'm gonna start off with some skin prep, and I'm using the Packed Lightful Moisture Cream, and I'm gonna just massage that all over my skin. My skin has been so dry. Like this winter my skin has been really very dry, and it has been breaking out like for some reason. In fact, you know, winters are supposed to make my skin really like healthy and clean and glowing and stuff like that, but this winter my skin has been breaking out like crazy. Like I have so much texture on my skin suddenly. I'm pretty sure it's gonna settle and it's temporary, so I don't really worry much about it. But I have started taking care of my skin religiously now. And then to prime my face, I'm gonna use the Fessional primer by Benefit, and as usual I'm gonna apply it here because that's where I have a lot of open pores, and I'm gonna spread it outwards. So now that I have my skin prepped and primed and ready for makeup, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows first and not with my base, because I like to start off with my eyebrows. And for that, I'm going to be using my favorite Benefit Brow number 5. So I think mostly this is going to be like my last makeup tutorial for this year 2018. So I'm going to be using all the products that I really enjoy using. So, you know, it could be like a mix of high-end and drugstore and all of that, but basically all the products that I really love. And so now that we're done with the eyebrows, I'm going to move on to my base, and for that I'm using the 24-hour Superstay Matte Foundation by Maybelline. I have been loving this foundation. Like, oh my god, this foundation has been my obsession, and I want you guys, I'm going to be using a lot of this foundation in my coming tutorial. So I'm going to just take 2 pumps of this foundation and apply it all over my face, and then we're going to see if we need more coverage, and accordingly I'm going to add more foundation, but I think 2 pumps should be enough. So using my fingers, I'm going to first dot this foundation all over my face, and then I'm going to blend all of that in using the Sigma Flat Kabuki FET brush. What I like to use these days, I like using the buffing brush to like buff my foundation first, and then I run my beauty blender across just to make sure there are no streaks or lines on my face, and if there's any excess product, my beauty blender can pick it up. And right now I look like I have a mask on, but trust me, it's gonna be fine. Just trust in the process. Then using my damp, very dirty beauty blender, I'm gonna just run it across my face to make sure there are no lines or streaks of the brush that we used. Now I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20, and I'm going to apply that on the high points of my face. And I'm going to apply it right from the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm going to just drag it outwards, making sure there is enough ujala underneath my eyes. I'm going to use a little bit of concealer to highlight underneath my contouring area as well, right where we bake, just to bring out the contour a little more. So I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to set all of these creams in place using the Cover FX translucent powder. And yes, I got a new translucent powder, ladies. So I'm going to just apply that underneath my eyes. If you crease a lot underneath the eyes, then obviously, like, I don't even have to tell you, you have to bake. Like, there's no other option around it. I don't crease so much, so I'm just gonna like lightly powder all over my face. Right, so we're done with that. And now to contour my face, I'm going to use the Nykaa Highlight and Contour Duo. Okay, so this contour is actually really good. You guys will see what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. Because it's an evening look, I'm going to deepen the contour a little more. And I'm going to use the same contouring shade to hide my double chin as well. I have some double chin. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's there. Put all of that in shadows using this contour shade. Why is this side of my face so difficult to do? Like, this feels so not normal. Like, you know. My blush today, I'm using the Smashbox blush palette, and I'm gonna apply slightly more on the apples of my cheeks and then like fade it outwards, but I'm gonna like focus more on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit blush on my chin as well, because that's what we do. And I think that's enough color on my face. I should stop. And for highlight, I'm using the Maybelline Master Grwm in molten gold. So these days I've been applying my highlighter with a fluffy eyeshadow blending brush like this. And this is a blending brush by Proarte. The number is gone, but if I find the number, I'm gonna link it in the description box below. And I find that this is like much more concentrated and it gives you that proper highlighty effect rather than applying it with a bigger brush. See, this is what I'm talking about. So for my eyes today, I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. Now, how did she get it? I got this palette from an Instagram account that sells 100% authentic makeup. I'm going to link that Instagram handle down below. You guys can go check it out. I was literally shook when I have this palette in my hand. It has all the colors that you need. Like, it is the perfect artistry palette for sure. It has such beautiful, beautiful shades. I cannot wait to create looks out of this palette. You guys have no idea how excited I am. Since the day I got it, I've been just like jumping around. I'm using this palette for the first time ever for this makeup tutorial. Bahut excitement ho rahi hai, like you have no idea. Just look at all these beautiful shades. Like, I am so confused right now. I don't know where to begin, which color to start from and what not to do and what to do. I'm like super confused right now. So to begin with, I'm going to start off with this light brown shade right here, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. Now using this warm brown shade from the bigger palettes, I'm going to pop that on the outer corners of my eyes. Then taking a smaller blending brush like this, I am going to go in with this shade right here, which is this chocolatey dark brown shade, and I'm going to use that to intensify the outer corners. And now taking just a tiny hint of black, I'm going to just like pop that right here. I'm just going to put it right here on the outer corners. So now that I'm done, I'm going to use the same Fit Me concealer that I used earlier, and I'm going to cut my crease. So this is not going to be like a cut crease makeup tutorial, but I'm still cutting the crease so that when I put the shimmery shade, it kind of pops out even more. I'm going to cut my crease right from the inner corners till midway of my eyes, like till right here. Okay, I'm going to have to like bend like this because there's no other way. I need a break. I need a break. So now that we've cut the crease, I am going to pop this shimmery golden shade right here on the center of my eyelid. I'm going to just use my brush and blend all of that together. So now I'm going to take this light golden shade right here and I'm going to pop that on the inner corners. Alright, so now using the same shades of brown that I used on my eyelids, I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line as well. This is like very experimental what I'm doing right now because I already have a lot of glitter on me, but I'm gonna just like add a little bit of more glitter because I want that extra drama, you know, like it has to be more blingy. I want to get in my new year with all of the bling that I can. So I'm using the PAC glitter and the shade is 01 Crushed Pearl, and I'm going to use this with my fingers and I'm going to just dab it on the eyelids wherever I need the glitter. So I'm using my fingers and I'm going to just dab it on the center of my eyelids. Wow, this was a good idea. It was such an awesome idea. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm sure you guys can see now. It looks beautiful. I'm crying. Like, not literally, but I'm crying from inside. And now I'm gonna use my Proarte gel liner and I'm gonna just quickly draw a thin line around my lash line. Wow, that hurts. Alright, so I'm gonna use my Proarte black liner and I'm gonna just draw a very thin line around my lash line. So for lashes, I'm using the Pack Silk lashes in the number 101. And let me just put it on and be back in a second. Alright, so lashes are on. Now for my lower lashes, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. So for my lips, I'm gonna use the Pack Retro Matte Mini in the shade brown number 2. Right, so this shade seems a little too light on my skin right now. So I'm gonna use the Nykaa Matte to Last in the shade Chai. And to set all of my makeup in place, I'm using the Pack Fixation Spray. I'm so happy with the way the makeup turned out, and now I'm gonna quickly change my clothes and be back in a second. Right, so I'm back and I've changed into my outfit, which is actually a jumpsuit, which you guys cannot see right now, but I'm gonna show you in a second. But this is the overall makeup look, guys. I hope you like this video. If you guys also enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. You can also hit on the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of my videos. And also I would love to see your recreations on this makeup look right here. Don't forget to tag me on my Instagram handle. And with that, it's a wrap for now. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!